thank you for coming to our session this afternoon. My name is Liz Blackford. I'm an international trade advisor within the Black Country region in the West Midlands. And today we're going to do a presentation about an export journey that our company Right Size has done. So I'd like to introduce you to Surlender Pendress. She's a co-founder of Right Size, and she can talk about her export journey to you. So over to you.
Hello, thank you for joining us today. I'm here to talk to you about our journey at Right Size. What is Right Size? It's a range of pencils made to scale for children's hands.
When you buy clothes for your child, you choose the size that fits them. It makes perfect sense, right? Why do you buy the right size shoes for your child? You wouldn't make them wear shoes that were far too big for them, would you? So, when it comes to writing, why don't you buy a child-size pencil? Why would you give your child full-size pencils that an adult would use? So, do right-size pencils help a child learn to write more easily? Right-size pencils are made to scale for child-sized hands and come in 3 sizes, ages 2 to 6, 6 to 10 and 10 plus. Developed to help children learn the correct writing techniques from an early stage, they can prevent bad handwriting habits from the start for future success in school, work and life. Go on, help to build their confidence and promote better reading and writing skills. Visit www.rightsize.org for more details. Kids can't go wrong with Right Size.
Right, I'm here to talk to you about how Right Size started our journey. Initially, we attended the London Stationery Show. We had an awful lot of interest from New Zealand, Australia and the Middle East, markets we weren't familiar with at all. And due to the success there, we carried on and we booked the National Stationery Show in New York within a very short period. Again, we received a lot of international interest. Which kind of led us to think we need a little bit of help. We contacted the Black Country Chamber, who introduced us to the UKTI. We signed up to Passport to Export, which led us to have our own allocated advisor, Marion, who was absolutely wonderful and helped guide us through many things. And the doors were open to us for training events, OMIS services, funding and grants. Then straight after that, we received our first order from New Zealand. That was our first order, globally. And as it was New Zealand, we had no idea how to export internationally. Again, UKTI helped us. It was a little bit scary for us at first, but with the knowledge provided to us by UKTI, it became much easier. The next one. Right, the problems that we faced with exporting, obviously we had no knowledge about exporting whatsoever. We'd only just launched in the UK. I didn't even know anything about Incoterms. We didn't know anything about freight and logistics. Again, UKTI came to our rescue, sent me on training courses and put me in touch with the right people. They also helped me to find out how each country deals with a particular product and, exporting as well. Each country has its own type of style. For example, Dubai, the parents very much buy and the schools lead, whereas Ireland, the schools dictate what school supplies go into. So we had an awful lot to learn about, and also local taxes and customs charges were foreign to me. That was, we also had the disadvantage. We were approached quite a lot by unsuitable distributors. And again, the UKTI helped us identify and verify suitable distributors as well. So we faced a fair few problems initially for our first order. The success so far, Right Size launched in 65 shops in New Zealand with a absolutely fantastic response. We have recently, another international success for us, we recently came back from Dubai. the guest show, where basically the product had an absolutely fantastic, response. And I only came back from Dubai last Monday, and my first shipment goes out next week. And again, we did the guest show with the help of funding from UKTI and BISA. So they're very, very good with helping you with monetary grants. They keep you informed as much as possible, but more so they will actually help you with identifying the right people there to contact as well. So in our UK market, we'll be launching with Ryman's very shortly as well. So we're only 12 months old, so for a brand new company, we're going full speed ahead, and obviously we're here today as well, and we'll be doing the London show in a couple of weeks' time as well. Right, how UKTI has supported Right Size. Again, I knew very little about lots of areas, being logistics, being culture for one. I attended a German masterclass. We were dealing with a German company, and it was good to attend the masterclass just to learn the culture differences. We had access to seminars where I got to meet a lot of people who could help me with my export journey. Again, you have an opportunity to network and meet people who can provide the guidance for you. And another thing they overcame was obviously monetary, being a small company. Access to grants and funds are very, very important. And also, again, they utilise using British embassies worldwide, so that's really helpful, and they provide lots of marketing help. And again, we've used the OMIS service where they can verify a lot of contacts for you as well. Right, the future of our export journey. We aim to launch Right Size writing pencils worldwide within the next 3 years, and that is with the help of UKTI. We're dealing with the European market with UKTI at the moment. Again, the advisors there to hand on everything for us. We seek to support UKTI to identify all exhibitions and opportunities that are available to us and suitable to our products. We speak to the UKTI across globally. They're always ready to help, and it's been, really good so far, and we will continue to use their support. Okay. Thank you for listening to me today. I'm going to pass you back to Liz.
Okay, thank you everybody. Right, I'll just do a short talk about UKTI in terms of what support we can provide to you. So as I said, I'm Liz Blackford. I'm an international trade advisor. So who are UKTI? Who's UK Trade Investment? We are a government department which is joint owned by Department of Business Innovation and Skills and also the Foreign and Commonwealth Office. We were set up to help businesses like yourselves export. We have international trade advisors like myself across the UK. We are based in your local chambers of commerce. But we also have a global network where we have teams in over 200 markets, so everywhere from America to Africa, Australia, and we have these people are on the ground who can speak the local language, are sector specialists, and can help you do market research to find out where the opportunities are for you. Okay, it's all about saving you time and money, okay? So I talked about the global network. So we're here to help you export. We're here at the end of the day. We're here to help you increase your profits, increase your sales. Okay. Exporting concerns and risks. There are many companies that I meet every day that have obviously exporting is a risk, and there's a lot of concerns that companies have. We are here to help you minimise that risk. So it can be anything from finding customers. Getting paid, obviously in certain markets it can be more of a risk than others. It can be things like intellectual property rights. Have you got your IP protected? What do you need to do to get that done? And also things like legislations, agreements. You might have an agent, but you don't know what to do now. Do you get an agreement? So we can help with all of that. Okay. As I said, we have international trade advisors in your local chambers of commerce. and we provide handheld support to companies like yourselves. Okay, so it's like what Surlender's doing at the moment with one of my colleagues. So how we can help. So there's a range of services and support that we provide. Language and culture. We assume that everyone speaks English and will do business in English. Actually, many countries don't. So we provide advice and support about language and culture, doing business overseas. So we also provide support on logistics, how you're going to get your products overseas, finding customers. Well, as I said, we use our overseas teams to help you find the customers or your agents or distributors, whichever route to market you decide to go. Also, country and sector information. Again, what's happening in that market, what opportunities are there at the moment. If there isn't, how is it going to, what's going to happen in the future. So it's all that information to help you decide which market you want to go into and how you want to go about it. Okay, so some services that we offer. We have a program called Passport to Export program, which is where you work with an international trade advisor, which Surlender is on at the moment. You work with the international trade advisor for 12 months, and it's hand-holding support to help you get to where you want to be. So it's, looking at you thinking, right, 12 months' time, I want to achieve so much. I want to, increase my turnover by 20%. And it's about working on an action plan and seeing how we're going to help each other and how you're going to get to that stage. We also, on the programme, we have funding at the moment attached to that programme. There's £1,000 matched funding that you can use for anything to internationalise your business. So whether that's website development, whether that's going to do a market visit, so internationalise your website even. We also, part of the programme as well, we offer masterclasses. So you might think, I could do with some support on how to deal with export finance or sales and marketing. We have free training attached to that programme, which you can do as well. Okay. Another service we have is called Overseas Market Introduction Service. This is a service which is done from our overseas teams. So say, for example, you wanted to do some research in Vietnam and you was looking for potential distributors to sell your products to. Now, if they don't have the information on the shelf because they haven't done the research before, this is when they will put a charge to the service. The charge does depend on how long it would take them to do, and you'll always get the quote before you can agree to do the work. Okay, so there's that service provided. Okay, so next steps. I'm around all day if you want to have a chat with me or my other international trade advisor colleagues. Or if you wish, you can go on the gov.uk/UKTI website to find out more information. Okay, and thank you very much for listening to me.